Hello folks, welcome to the Jones Classic Garage. Today I have a bit of work to do in order to make a spanner. I had issue with the spanner on this saw. So one thing led to another. Let me start from the beginning. See what happened? See this bundle of pine wood? Well, that was a crate from that little baby. So the other day I planed that and brought that into the desired sizes, because I'm going to make a bit of a seat out of that for Mrs. and myself and our daughter, so we can sit outside and enjoy coffee when weather permits. Not like today is all right, but there are days when it's cold. Anyway, so this beautiful machine, as you can see here, that blade needs to be changed, and in order to change that I have this nut. So because I can't use a wrench, there's a 41 mil that bugger is, and I have that machine for more than a year now, almost 2 years now, and every time I had to change it, I was using it with a spanner, with a big fat Stilson, and that Stilson has left some mark on that nut, which I particularly don't like very much. So I decided to make a spanner for it. Of course I could buy one, but then why not make one? So this is the beginning. I didn't film how did I made all this, because to be honest with you, I thought that I won't make it. But nevertheless, what you can see here, I know that is not a big deal for some of you guys who are professionals in machining and all this. For me, this is something semi-new. I was good within 1 mil, but these days, and with these things, you gotta be good within 1/10 of the mil or 100th of the mil or something like that. So without any further dwelling, we're gonna go into it, and I could do it 2 ways, and I choose to do the old-fashioned way just to see will it work, So what I'll do now, I'll leave the camera here so you guys can sort of follow what I'm doing, and I'm gonna zoom that in a bit, just to bear with me. I have prepared there, I have Kolechuck 32 ER32. I do have the other one, but I haven't got a small collet for that small center drill, because that center drill is only 2 mil on the bottom and 4.7 I think on the thicker part. Yeah. So anyway, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to set all this in, and we're going to go from there. And I hope you're going to hear me talking, hopefully. So that's how I'm going to set this up. into the vise. Bottom is not moving, tightening up the vise a little bit better. Like that, okay. So, let's come up a bit first. Right, now to find the first hole, I should have done the marking up with the center punch, but I didn't. So what I'll do here, I'll push it to the first hole, and first hole is this one here. Bear with me. I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but I need some more of the light from this end. Okay, so unlock this thing. That's it. Oh, no wonder. No wonder it doesn't want to go. Oh God, I have locked this one up. I locked this so it doesn't drill more than what I wanted to on the other part which I was making. I just wanna to start with the first hole, where the first hole should be, and I would say that is a little bit more, something like that. What I'll do, I'll drill there is a heaps of eyeballing there. What could I have done? I could have put the dividing head and do with that, but I want to do this on purpose, just because I haven't got a DRO on this machine, so that way I'll see how good it is, and I'll show you something else. Basically, where are we? Just a second. Basically, this is the drawing of that nut, and from the higher point to the higher point is 4680. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take out 1 mil on one side and 1 mil on the other side, which is 2 mil altogether. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place the drill right here like this in the corner on the edge of the line, and then if something else needed to be taken away, what I'll do, I'll just file that off. So basically I'll drill this hole, then I'll come to this one, then I'll go 2340 in this direction, like that, and then I'm gonna go, that's obviously from the center line of this. Once I establish center line, I'll establish center line on the wheels, zero the wheels and all these things, how that works. So just bear with me a little bit, and hopefully this will work the way it should work. I mean, in the old days when there was no DRO, people were doing this way and they were making good stuff. So I'll probably win, but if I don't, I'll let you know. So just bear with me. We'll go and drill the first hole. That looks alright. Let's do the first one. Let's do the first hole. Go a little bit more. That's what I want. That's what I want. Now let me have a look. How's that hole in relation to the line? I tell you what, any better than that, they would laugh to me. So what I'll do now, I'll zero this side. There's a bugger all backlash on this mill, and one turn is a 5 mil, and it's a metric lathe. So one spin is a 5 mil, and I have to go 4680. So let's push 4680 less 2 mil, because the thickness of the drill is 2 mil, and I want the edge of that thing to be on the edge of the line. So 4680, 4480. Is that correct? 4680, 4480. Let's do 4480. So let's do it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40, and now 4 mil and 80, 480. So that's 48, 3, 4, 46, 48, 48 and 80. Let's see. Other way around. But just for the fun of it, let's drill this hole and measure up. Let's drill this hole and measure up, okay? Okay. This is what happens when you're not 100% sure what you're doing. Right, but nevertheless, let's see what we have in between those two holes roughly. And this is rough enough. This is 45 mil. What did I do wrong? I'm glad I went this way. Oh yeah, that's a 5 mil. Hang on. Wait a sec. 45.6 that is, and should be 4680. So basically these holes, what I did here is okay. Center to the center is roughly 44, you can say 44.9. I bugger up a little bit. So basically I have to push that on the other side, and that's exactly what I'm going to do now. But this time I'm gonna drive it with a power drive. So this is the old one almost. Let me fix this one where it was. That is the old hole on the door. It is, because it's a 0 here. So basically what I need to do, I need to wind this one up 44.6, but before that I'm gonna 0 it, and that's that. Let's dial on the 0, and I'll lift this sucker up, and hopefully when I wind this one up it should go that way. So let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44.8. It should be here somewhere. Let's see. Let's see how that looks like. That doesn't look bad. That does not look bad. Let me measure that roughly again. So in between those two should be 44.80. 43. Gosh. There is something that I'm doing wrong. 40, I know what I'm doing wrong. 44.80 is here. That's more likely. So from the hole, in between the holes, Gosh. 44, let's say 45. 44, 45. 4480, that's let's say from the outside to the outside, what do we have? Roughly again. This is all rough. Outside to outside we have 46.7. 46.7. We'll call that good, and bugger it, I'm going to drill the hole there. Yep, I'll do that. Oop. Obviously that's the wrong side. We'll go this way. Alright. Okay. So let me just measure that quickly again and again roughly. So in between those two holes I have 44 point close to 44.7. 44.7, that's close enough. It didn't come where I wanted him to come. So what I'll do now, I'll push it to the other side, but before that I'm going to zero this sucker and I'm going to push it over for the half of it, and half of it is 23 something. Let's push it over. Let's push it over halfway. 5, 10, 15, 20. It should be 23 something. 23. Let me have a look. 4680, so it should be 2340. 2340 less 2 mil is 2140. 2140. Now let me have a look how that looks like in regards to this line. So that's 20. And this is 21, and then another 4, which is there, right? So that looks on the line. So what I'll do now, I'll push it this way again, 2140. So I'll zero this sucker. That's on 0 now, and I'll push 2140. So that's 5, that's 10, That's 15. That is 20. 21. 40. How's that? That makes a middle of the line. Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. With you. So that would make a middle of the thing, and it sits nicely inside the line. Okay. So I'll push another 21, 40. I'll zero this again and push it 21, 40. It should come to the right spot. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 40. Bang. It should be in a corner. No, it's not. No, it's not. So I pushed too far. Okay, I pushed too far. Right. So 2140 divided by 2. 2140 divided by 2. Let me see. God, this is not easy. This is not easy. So, but this, I'm sure that this will work out somehow. It's just a matter of persistent. That's why I didn't want to take any notice of this one, because I thought I'm gonna fail big time. I'm gonna break half of the tools and this and that. I did not do that. So 21.4 divided by 2 equal 10 by 10.7. I'll go 10.7 back. I'll go 10.7 back. I'll zero this sucker again. Luckily that this machine has a bugger all of the backlash, so it's all good. So, okay. So 5, 10, almost, where are we? That's 10 and 0.7. That's roughly 0.7. Okay, let's see where we are in regards to the marking onto the thing. On the bloody dot. On the bloody dot. That's good as gold. Let's drill the sucker. Right. Okay. Let's see how that looks like. That looks good to me. That looks good to me. So now we have to shift how much? 23. What is 20? Hang on. We have to shift that over 2340 less 2 mil 2140. Let's zero this one, and it is on the zero, almost zero there. So 2140. It's 5 and 10 and 15 and 20, and then one more mil. Bang. and 40 is roughly there. Does that look any good? It does. It does. 2140. Let's drill that. Okay, I'll shove that now on the other side, and I have to shove it on the other side 41 mil less to 39 mil. Okay, so I'll zero this one, I'll zero this one, that's 0 and 39 mil. So I'll bugger up. It's supposed to go this way. Yeah, it's supposed to go this way. Sorry. So that's 5 mil back. So that's 5 mil back, and hopefully that is the same hole. It is. There is no backlash there, or very little. So other way around. 39 mil. So that's 5 for you. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and then almost all the way, just 1 mil less, which will put him here, something like that. That looks somehow alright. So let's drill that. Okay, let's measure up that. Let's measure that up and see how we're looking. I'll try with these pointy bits and see how I line there. Okay, that's it. So, just so you see that I'm not bullshitting to you, even though I am a good bullshit artist. So that is, hang on. Look, I can't see that. If I can't see that on the screen, you won't be able to see it on the, there, maybe there. It is not quite 41, but it will leave me something for the file. So all I have to do now, I have to push this way 2130. So this one is on 0. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 40. 2140, somewhere there. How does that look? That looks like a charm. Okay. Now guys, these holes and these setups, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. What I try there, I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna probably this is what I made so far. I'm not sure if you can see those holes. Some of them are lining the thing properly, but some of them aren't. See these holes? These holes on this side, they went sort of out of the lines. But what I'll do, I'll take a caliper now and just walk to each of those holes and see how that looks like. Let me put this camera here somehow so you can see what I'm trying to achieve. And then if that doesn't work, if that business doesn't work, what I'll do, I'll probably do the again on the other side differently. So caliper is here. And it is set to let's go from the 0 to 23 and something. This is all rough. I was always within a mil in my work, but see, this is not good. Not good at all. This is bigger. This is somehow there, but this isn't. All those holes should be equal distance one from another, which are not. So that's failure. That's failure. So guys, I'm gonna wrap up on that one, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put that thing into dividing head, because I thought I'm gonna win on that one, but as you can see, I haven't, because it's not much. That can be muscled with a file. I could muscle all those things with a file, but I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the thing around. There's nothing on the other side. I'll probably make a proper video about setting the dividing head and doing that with the dividing head. Until that happens, I wish you guys all the best, and forgive me for not succeeding. I'm not happy with this. This is not the way it should be. It could have been done. It could have been fixed this way, but no. Let's do it properly. With this is all by eyes and way of eyeballing, but mind you, I have square eyes, and my square eyes are proven now they are not that good. So from the John's Classic Garage, I wish you all the best, and please subscribe and like it if you like, don't like it if you don't like, comment, say which way you would do it, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much for your time. Cheers.